See, I woke up today, say I'm gonna live my life. I ain't got time to cry. Many people come to tell me, say, that's not the way to live. So I said that's alright. Remote is so G, so G, so G.
Hey, what up, family? It's your boy RealPelmx, man. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Keep it real and simple, man. Look, man, y'all see what we got right here today. Today we got geography now, Malaysia, man. Hey, last time I did a reaction to geography now, Indonesia, and it was so amazing, man. One of the things that I kind of remember about the Indonesia was like the volcano and the earthquake. That's one of the things that scared me. And then also they got some really nice ass food and shit. And also what else they got? Like just the Asian stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like the Asian building and all that. Like it was so amazing just to see those things, you know what I'm saying? But now today we got Malaysia. We're gonna be reviewing that because from the Indonesia there was like a lot of Malaysian people that, you know, was in the comment section too. So I was like, yo bro, please do one for Malaysia. My brother, please do one for Malaysia. We love you. Please, can you do it for Malaysia for me, please? Please do it for Malaysia. I'm like, okay, I got you. We're gonna check it out. I know it's been so long, but here we are with it, man. If you have any other country you want me to check out, you know what I'm saying, from this brother right here, my brother, big geography now, brother. You know what I'm saying? This guy here a smart ass motherfucker, bro. I'm just trying to tell y'all, he know it all. He know it all. You know too much. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, but look, man, we're gonna get straight into this video, man. Before we do, I need you guys to go ahead and subscribe, like, leave a comment down below. If you're new to my channel, also hit that post notification bell if you guys don't want to miss any of my posts, man. Because if you don't hit it, you're gonna miss out. You know why? Because we drop bangers on this side, man. You already know we're coming inside the content. Bangers all the way. And also go follow your boy on Instagram, bro. If you ain't done that yet, go do that right now. You know what I'm talking about? I see that. Let's get straight to it. Let's do it, man.
Well, here we go. Ever since I made the Indonesia episode, you have no idea how many Malaysians were like, okay.
Oh shit, bro, this shit was, bro, it was the same for me. That's crazy. Indonesia, Malaysia, you're like, you guys got so much, like a lot of stuff in common or something. Like that's why y'all, you know, cause like, bro, he literally just said the same thing. Like when I did the Indonesia video, like Malaysian people was in the comment section. Oh shit, that's crazy. Okay. Let's do it.
Now that you did our cousins episode, do not mess with ours.
Oh, don't worry, Malaysia. And here to reassure you, I made you some nasi goreng.
Oh, shit.
It's time to learn G.
Okay, so I'm guessing like Malaysia and Indonesia like have a lot in common, you know what I'm saying? It say like, yeah, after you done mess with my cousin, don't come mess with us, you know what I'm saying?
No! Hey everybody, I'm your host Barbs. How refreshing. We are back in Southeast
Paul.
Asia. And today, after
Shout out to Paul.
Brunei, East Timor, Indonesia, we are doing the last country in the Nusantara archipelago, Malaysia. Ahem. Oh, sorry, didn't see you there, Singapore. You're so small. So what do the Malaysians bring to the table that the others don't? Well, let's find out in the first segment.
Watch at the end of this video, when after I post it, watch all Singapore people probably be in the comments talking about something. Hey, you better not leave us out, my nigga. Put us in this shit, bitch. Yeah, check out some, you know what I'm saying? Sing out, because we sing out Paul in this motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Yes, sir.
Now this is going to be really fun because Malaysia's land has so many unique twists and turns, and explaining it, you know, it's kind of like doing a Rubik's Cube blindfolded. Right, Ken?
Right, totally.
Yeah. You got it?
I don't know, did I?
You got it. First of all, Malaysia is located in Southeast Asia, divided into two main parts. Peninsular Malaysia, where about 40% of land, which also has the southernmost tip of mainland Asia, Tanjung Piai, while East Malaysia, or Malaysian Borneo, takes about 60% of the country's land on the island of Borneo, making it one of the only two islands shared by three nations along with Cyprus. If you want to be technical, Cyprus kind of has four, including the UN buffer zone, but you get the point. Just watch the Cyprus episode. Keep in mind, about 80% of the population lives on the peninsula, while only about 20% live on Malaysian Borneo. In addition, the country has over 870 islands off its shores, the state of Sabah having the most with 400, the largest one being Bangi Island. However, the island of Sebatik is a little bigger, but the island is split in half with Indonesia in the south. Also, they have a little bit of a dispute with the Philippines in the east. The country is divided into 13 states and 3 federal territories. Putrajaya Labuan, with the capital Kuala Lumpur. However, due to overcrowding, almost all the government ministries and administrative offices were moved to Putrajaya in 1999. After Kuala Lumpur, the next largest cities are Georgetown on Penang Island and Ipoh. The busiest airports are Kuala Lumpur International, Kota Kinabalu.
Nah, you're not just gonna speed past that shit like that. That don't look. Georgetown? How you pronounce that? Georgetown? It's look gorgeous town, nigga. Gorgeous town. Feel me? Gorgeous town, bro. Hold on.
Penang Island and Ipoh.
And this look like I love this, man. This is nice. This is nice.
The busiest airports are Kuala Lumpur International, Kota Kinabalu, and Penang Internationals. Now here's the thing, Malaysia lies under the South China Sea. If you don't know anything about this place, and if you didn't watch the Brunei episode, it basically goes like this. Basically, every country in this area wants a piece of these things called the Spratly Islands. Today, Malaysia has claim to about 11 of them, and the most notable one being Layang, which they built an airbase on. Now you might notice that it's interesting how these two small entities, Singapore and Brunei, got mixed up into this whole region. Well, when it came to Brunei, it kind of went down like this.
Welcome to the Malaysia Agreement. Sultans, please sign the paper saying you'd like to be part of Malaysia.
Wait, I'd have to give up that? And I'd have to lose control of what? Oh, hell no! As for Singapore, it was more like...
Hey Malaysia, you just got free from British rule. Let's join up.
Make sense? Yeah, we are now one country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too many Chinese people. I'm gonna waste my money.
Yeah, well you only get privileges to the Malays!
You know what? You're out of the club.
Yeah, fine, you know, whatever. I quit. One day, you know what? I'm gonna make something of myself!
Okay.
And boy howdy, did they keep that
That's
promise.
crazy.
Otherwise, some notable places of interest might include places like the largest roundabout in the world, the Petronas Towers, the tallest twin buildings in the world, Kuala
Oh,
Lumpur
shit.
Tower, the Batu Caves with a Hindu shrine,
Ooh.
the National Monument of Malaysia, Legoland Malaysia.
Bro,
Yep.
bro, this is what I love seeing, bro. Like when I start seeing stuff like this, bro, I'm interested. I'm interested.
Have one. Sunway Lagoon, the National Mosque of Malaysia.
Sunway what?
Legoland Malaysia. Yep, they have one. Sunway.
Oh shit. Some way lagoon. Is this like a park or something? Like, bro, that motherfucker a little crazy, bro. That shit tough. I like this shit.
The National Mosque of Malaysia, Kek Lok Si Buddhist Temple, these palaces, the old Dutch buildings of Malacca, the Leaning Tower of Teluk Intan, A Famosa Fortress, the cat statue of Kuching, this Heritage Museum, Sarawak.
Oh, that's it tough. Okay.
Orangutan Rehabilitation Center. Yep, orangutans, they have plenty of those in here, which means we can now swing over to the next segment,
I see what he did right there. We can now swing over to the, because orangutan, they be swinging, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, no? Okay.
When it comes to Malaysia's land, they got kind of lucky because not only is it like rich and beautiful, but unlike their neighbors, they don't really have to deal with any crazy catastrophes. First of all, Malaysia rests comfortably on the bottom of the Eurasian plate, literally shielded on all sides, mostly by Indonesia and the Philippines. This means that if any earthquakes occur, Indonesia usually absorbs all of it. If cyclones and tropical...
I mean, we already seen that in the Indonesia, you know what I'm saying, video. Earthquake be quaking in that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Earthquake be earthquaking in that joint. Not time, it's time. I'm not surprised.
attack, the Philippines and Indonesia take the hit, and if a volcano erupts, they don't have to worry because they don't really have any volcanoes, and it's probably happening in Indonesia.
Oh shit. God damn.
Indonesia?
Now, when it comes to nature, even though the largest lake, the Kenya Reservoir, lies on the West Peninsula of Malaysia side, the Eastern Malaysia
I like how they kind of make this shit entertaining as well as they go. That's fire.
Borneo side has all the extremes. They have the highest mountain, Mount Kinabalu, the longest river, the Rajang, and a lot more animals. In fact, Malaysia is one of the most biodiverse countries in the world. They have 14,500 species of flowering plants and trees, over 600 bird species, over 200 species of mammals. Speaking of which, Peninsular Malaysia is home to the most black panthers in the world.
Oh,
Insert
shit.
Not the joke, I don't have time. Speaking of that, the
I feel you. I feel you.
featured on the coat of arms, which we will cover in Flag Friday. Stay tuned. Otherwise, they have elephants, rhinos, orangutans, and they even have their own version of tapirs like the ones in South America. Wow.
What the
and that
heck?
creepy-looking proboscis monkey. Many of these species you can find in one of the oldest rainforests in the world, over 3 times older than the Amazon, Taman Negara. Malaysia is also a land of caves. In fact, they have the largest chamber in the world that can be found in Sarawak. Otherwise, Malaysia is known.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, that looks very interesting. The cave thing, that looks so interesting, but look, scary. Nah, talk
Producing
about.
electronics, palm oil, petroleum, gas, and rubber. They're actually the second largest palm oil producer in the world.
Oh,
the largest
nice.
condom maker, just saying. They even
Yeah,
have their
that's
own
tough.
national car company, Proton, making
I
Malaysia the 11th.
mean, they're trying to save you from, making a mistake. You know what I'm saying? Nick condoms. And I got you, cut. I got you.
country in the world with the capability to fully design and engineer and manufacture cars. Otherwise, some national dishes might include things like nasi kandar, nasi dadang, nasi kerabu.
Nasi, there's a lot of nasi going on and they're looking very fire, you know what I'm saying?
Otherwise, some national dishes might include things like nasi kandar.
I just see chicken, you know what I'm saying? I saw chicken and I was like, I'm black. No, I'm black. I eat chicken. And I saw some pepper. Oh, I see like, what is this? Stuff with a lot of good stuff. This is the okra. Is the okra? Oh, oh my God. Oh, that should look good. Ooh, is that fish? What's, oh, woo! Some egg and some vegetable. That look, oh my God, nasi dadang.
Nasi kerabu.
Is that blue rice? What the fuck? Blue rice? How you do that? How you do that? That's I wanna taste that shit though. That shit look crazy.
Chicken perchik, mangosteen and
Chicken.
like nasi kandar, nasi dadang, nasi kerabu, chicken
perchik. Chicken.
cheek, mangosteen.
Oh shit! Oh yeah! I know this stuff right here. We have this in Nigeria too. We have this. This shit is, boy, it's very rare though. This is very rare, and this is so good. And this too right here. Oh my God! We call this chap in Nigeria. This shit is good. I love it.
Durian are treasured fruits, and the national dish, nasi lemak. Oh, and if you have the chance, see if you can witness.
I said chicken.
Shows the servers pour out tea, sometimes over a meter in length. It's almost seen as like an art form. Okay, I think that's just about it for now in this segment. Let's talk about the coolest part of Malaysia, the Malaysians.
The Malaysians, yeah, the people.
Back when I first became owner of Mint Mobile.
And then I just tell you, my brother, I love you, but you can't kiss my black ass.
Just for the record, the word Malay refers to the races that make up Malaysia. Malayan is the geographic term for peoples of West Malaysia on the peninsula and not part of Borneo. And Malaysian is the nationality and citizenship. So a Malay person in Singapore is Malay, but not Malaysian. And a citizen of Indian descent
Malay in there all the way.
Would be a Malaysian and Malayan.
He halfway Malaysian, you know what I'm saying? He Malay that joint, you know what I'm saying? He Malay that shit on the floor, but he ain't fully Malay all the way, you know what I'm saying? So Malay, Jim is 100%, my nigga, but you Malay, you're not halfway, you're not there yet. That's 50%, you know, the rest 50, you know what I'm saying, to be verified, you know what I'm saying?
Malay. Got it? Probably not. First of all, the country has about 32 million people and is one of the fastest growing nations in Asia. The country is made up of 67% Malay or Bumiputra indigenous Malay peoples. We'll talk more about that.
That's
in a bit.
crazy.
About a quarter of the population is Chinese, about 7% are Indians, and the rest are other groups mixed in, including a few other Asian groups and Europeans. They use the Malaysian ringgit as their currency, they use the type G and M plug outlets, and they drive on the left side of the road. Now, here's the thing.
Tough.
Let's talk
That's
politics. No, we're not getting into an ideological debate. We're just going to explain the system in which Malaysia's government operates.
Proceed.
Malaysia is one of the few monarchies in the world. However, it's not a monarchy in the conventional sense because they kind of have 9 kings-ish. These 9 states each have a royal leader known as a sultan, and every 5 years they rotate to allow one of the 9 sultans to rule as head king, known as the Yang di Pertuan Agong. That means that technically, if you were a boy and your dad just finished being king for his 5-year term, you could be the next one, but you would have to wait at least 40 years for it to happen. You know, since 8 other kings would have to be king before you. Yeah, I know, it's like, oh, what the? There's a lot more that goes into it, but that's kind of like the basic underline.
Hey, that's interesting though.
Does this. I mean, the closest thing would be maybe the Comoros with that rotating president thing, but it's nowhere near as complex as this. Nonetheless, the royals are held by a constitution that limits their power mostly to cultural and religious affairs, as well as appointing certain leaders and so on. Most of the government activity is held and controlled by the prime minister and the parliament. Which brings us to the most recent controversy, the 2018 election. This effectively changed everything, as for the first time since 1957, the BN party was voted out and the new PKR party took over. And it was actually a peaceful transition. We really don't have a lot of time to talk about it, but it's really interesting to look into and talk to a Malaysian person if you want to know more about it. It was like a huge deal for the country. Anyway, the country has 2 official recognized languages, Malay and English. They were once a British territory, so it kind of makes sense. It's taught from elementary school. Malay is basically intelligible to Indonesian. Both countries can generally understand each other. I explained this a bit in the Indonesia episode. For Malay, the words are easy to read, but the problem is the intonation. For example, the word for slowly, I believe, is perlahan, not perlahan. It's like you just have to know how these things work.
Okay.
Nonetheless, about half of the population is
Like the
mostly fluent in
pronunciation,
3
basically.
languages, adding their mother tongue, especially if they're part of the Chinese and Indian minority groups. And they are allowed to take vernacular schools that teach in these languages, just like Singapore. Which brings to culture. In Malaysia, the population is quite diverse.
I wanna know the
You have a lot
culture.
of Chinese,
I love
known
culture.
as the Peranakan Chinese, that have existed there since the 15th century. They have a unique Chinese-Malay culture with a touch of European influence. The Indian
Hey,
community...
touching on culture, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all already know, if you look at my channel very well, any Malaysian people coming in, I react to, like, you know, music, you know what I'm saying, internationally, you know what I mean? I mean, I'm more focused on some other countries, but I love reacting to music from, you know, different part of the world. I love to hear, you know, what they sound like, you know what I'm saying, what's popping, you know what I'm saying? And if I like it, I might, you know, if I like it, I might keep fucking with it all the way, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, if y'all got music, you know, song from your country that you want me to check out or listen to, or like one of your favorite artists out there you want me to check out, let me know. Let me see what Malaysia got popping. That might be the next, you know, video that I'm gonna drop for, you know, Malaysia, you know what I'm saying? Maybe a song from Malaysia, let's see what it sound like. You feel me? Hey, yes sir.
Mostly Tamil and Telugu speaking South Dravidian Indian groups that were brought over during the British colonial years. Then of course you have the largest people group, the ethnic Malays or the Bumiputra, as well as the Orang Asal, whom are like the really indigenous ethnic Malays that make up the majority of the population in East Malaysia on Borneo. Sometimes these two people groups are collectively joined together under the term Malay, although some might disagree. But either way, these two groups kind of steer the direction in terms of what constitutes Malay culture. Oh, and don't even get started on the Bajau people that live on these structures in the middle of the ocean for most of their lives, and they've adapted to hold their breath for like 15 minutes underwater. Yeah, those people are...
Nigga, you said they what? 15 minutes underwater? This nigga submarine, they ain't human being, bro. This niggas ain't human being no more. This submarine, my guy. 15 minutes? But I can barely last 5 seconds underwater. You talk about 15 minutes? What type of shit is... Bro, I wanna live there. I wanna live there so I can do, you know, 15 minutes underwater. I can only imagine somebody with nothing just... Bro, what the... Bro, that's crazy, though. Yo, that's fucking... Bro, that is insane. That is interesting. I love... Bro, what the... Say that shit again. What the...
of what constitutes Malay culture. Oh, and don't even get started on the Bajau people that live on these structures in the middle of the ocean for most of their lives, and they've adapted to hold their breath for like 15 minutes underwater. Yeah, those people are cool. Another thing I really want to
they're
highlight
cool.
is that sometimes Indonesians do kind of accuse Malaysians of stealing their culture because a lot of Malaysians are descended from Sumatra. Faith-wise, Malaysia is also quite diverse. Although the country's official religion is Islam, it's a multi-confessional nation. Buddhists are mostly from the Chinese community, Hindus for the Indians, Christians from all races. Numerous temples, mosques, and shrines and churches are found all over. Malay culture is defined by a number of aspects. For one, the clothing. Remember a couple months ago that guy from Malaysia, Kamarul, sent me the Malay hat, the Tenggolok? So I forgot to bring this on set when we were filming.
You ugly, bro. Bro, you ugly, man. Bro, that gel look tough. I'm not gonna lie. It look tough. I just had to roast his ass, bro. That's tough, though. I ain't gonna lie.
In the episode, so here
It almost kind of looked like the hat that we have in my culture, too. I'm gonna show you. So, like, something like this. Like, we have in my culture, too. You know what I'm saying? We could just, like, go like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, yeah. Look at that, too.
I'm wearing it in the Malaysia episode. Thank you so much, man. I asked some of you guys, the Malaysian geographies, what you would like me to highlight in terms of Malay culture, and some things you said included things like the performing arts such as joget dancing and makyong theater, traditional shadow puppetry, silat martial arts, songket weaving, the traditional steep roof and sharp buttress architecture, gamelan
That's
music. Speaking of which, history time. We don't have enough time to go too far into it, but in the quickest way I can put it, Hindu kingdoms, Buddhist kingdoms, Islamic Sultanate, Portuguese came in, Dutch came in, British came in and made the White Raja period, which made things interesting. World War II, Japanese came in, British came in again, independence. Okay, very quickly just to cut, this is the part where I totally forgot to mention all the cool stuff that happened in the 60s. It's how they got those 2 states in Borneo. We'll explain more on Flag/Fan Friday, so stay tuned. Economic restructuring and industry boom, 2018 vote for the new prime minister, and here we are today. All right, some notable people that you guys, the Malaysian geography, suggested that I should mention in this video might include people like Siti Nurhaliza, Lat, the cartoonist, Sheikh Muzaffar Shukor, P. Ramli, Ziavi, Hang Tua, Enrique of Malacca, Michelle Yeoh, Tony Fernandez, Ziavi, Hang...
What, Ziavi? Hold on. Bro, that shit flew over my head so fast. Until I saw the other... Hold on.
Lat, the cartoonist, Sheikh Muzaffar Shukor, P. Ramli, Ziavi...
Yeah, like, I see her. I see her, Ziavi. Hold on. Is she an actor or a musician? I mean, I'm guessing she's a musician. She got a guitar in her hand, of course. But yeah, she famous. I know her very well.
Hang Tua, Enrique of Malacca, Michelle Yeoh.
And her, bro, yo, this is my lady right here, bro. She Malaysian, bro. Yo, this is my lady. Yo, I love this woman right here, bro. I love this woman. I thought she was Chinese. I think she probably is Chinese, right? Because he said he also got like some Chinese in Malaysia as well. But yeah, like, bro, I love her movie, bro. I go back from watching Iron Monkey and all, bro. I can't even remember, bro. I used to watch hell of fucking Asian movie, bro. She's my dog, bro. That's my nigga right there. That's not flag. She's fire, bro. She's amazing. Damn, bro.
Tony Fernandez, Air Asia owner, designer Jimmy Choo, Melinda Louis, Michelle Yeoh, Tony Fernandez, Air Asia owner, designer
Jimmy Choo. Yeah, I mean Jimmy. Damn. I mean that brand is fucking. But Jimmy Choo, I heard Jimmy Choo a lot, but I just can't. But the guy looked familiar though.
Melinda Louis, singer Yuna, director James Wan, Dr. Mahathir
I think I know
Mohamad,
James Wan too.
David, Lee Chong Wei, Henry Golding, and the first Prime Minister, Tunku Abdul Rahman. I'm sure there's way more famous people.
Bro, that's tough. Alright, nigga. Shit,
Now, Malaysia is quite the powerhouse player when it comes to Southeast Asia. They got a good thing going on, and they host great parties. Outside of Asia, the EU has good relations, making Malaysia one of the top 3 trading partners of Southeast Asia, and specifically Austria loves exchanging electronics and pharmaceuticals with them. Of course, the UK is still pretty close. As a former colony, much of the cultural residue is still evident to this day. They are one of the Commonwealth of Nations. Many Malaysians live in the UK, and most of the white population in Malaysia are of British descent. As a member of the Association of Southeast Asia,
when every time I'm watching this video, like I just get excited, bro. Even though I might not even remember everything I watch, like after the video is over, but watching the video is just fucking interesting. It's so amazing just to see all this cool stuff and knowing things that you don't even know. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, like just seeing those amazing people is like, yo, what the fuck? I never thought. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very interesting. I got me excited, bro.
Of course, they have close ties to their neighbors. Cambodians love Malaysia and visit often, whereas Malaysia is one of the closest and biggest investors of Cambodia.
I had a friend from Cambodia.
Since there are those Malay Patani separatists in the south that keep protesting, whereas the Philippines is like, we're really similar ethnically, but you're mostly Muslim and I'm mostly Catholic, but whatever, we both like coffee and fried chicken. When it comes to their best friends, however,
chicken, I know, I saw chicken.
Indonesia and Singapore. Singapore may have left the Malaysian Union, but they still kept close ties as a sovereign state. They are quite cooperative in business and even culturally, they are very similar, with noticeable Chinese and Indian minority enclaves. Indonesia is like the big brother that has a very different political system, but in the end, they cannot deny how alike they are. The biggest difference would be that most Indonesians have a Javanese background, whereas the Malaysians are just Malay, mostly Sumatran, but they talk the same, they eat the same, they enjoy the same hot, humid atmosphere, and they have close relations all the time.
There you go. That's all I'm saying.
Sultans, kings, tigers, panthers, temples, shrines, mosques, and really cool hats, it's no wonder why Malaysia is becoming a hot spot that everyone's talking about today. Stay tuned, the Maldives is coming up next.
Hey, bro, that is fucking dope. Hey, credit to, all the people right there. Y'all see that on the screen. But hey, this is amazing, man. I love this. I'm not gonna lie. This is this is so interesting, bro. This is very interesting. Like that shit got me excited. Just seeing people that I know, but I never know their background. You know what I'm saying? It's just fucking interesting, bro. And the food, chicken. Shit look good, you know what I'm talking about? They said nasi, is that how you pronounce it? Nasi or something? Yeah, I joined fucking fire, bro. That shit fire. That shit sexy as hell, bro. There's some good ass food, no cap, bro. Hey, man, and the culture, like it's very interesting to just know that even Malaysia, it's like, how they say, if you're not Malaysian, like then you're like Malay or every other culture or whatever. But it's like Malay actually it's like the most population, you know what I'm saying, in Malaysia, because I think that's what he said, right? And it's crazy how you have more Malay in Malaysia, you know. That's crazy, you know what I'm talking about. But that's tough, man. This is very interesting. I like it. Hey, thank y'all for recommending this, man. Hey, let me know what other countries y'all want me to check out. And like I said, if you have any song you want me to check out from Malaysia, leave it in the comment section, man. I'm gonna check it out for one time from Malaysian people watching this video right now. I love y'all. But that'll be for this video, man. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you're new. It's your boy RealPelmx. Y'all know what time it is. Keep it real and simple. God love you. God bless y'all, man. Peace. That's tough.